advertising to children. Okay? Can you start reading this
Okay.
part, please, for me, Lu?
Wait. Okay. Students read about the
Methods,
adver methods, advertisers,
advertisers.
advertisers use to market to children. The lesson, sorry,
Don't worry. It's Saturday.
the lesson includes vocabulary review exercise, comprehension questions, discusses questions, debate questions, debate questions, and a writing task. Useful expressions for debates are included.
Very good. Guys, do you know that in the past, companies use it to advertise to children, but in a wrong way, yes? There was even. Sorry, Lu, you can say.
I didn't understand the question.
Okay, let me just.
Morning.
Morning, Paulo. Morning, Pedro.
Hello.
Afternoon.
Afternoon for you, Peter. Oh my God, we are in 3 different time zones today.
Yes.
Very good. How are you doing, Paulo and Peter?
Fine.
You are so religious. All biblical names.
I have both names. My name is Paulo Pedro.
Oh my.
My
How
name
are
is
you
just
doing?
Pedro.
And Pedro has my last name. He's jealous.
All right.
Yes.
Morais. But we're not from the same family. Maybe.
And Sepa. I don't know.
So how are you doing, guys? Everything's fine?
Yeah, it's fine, but I'm tired.
End of the week.
I believe.
Yes, it's Saturday.
End of the week. Everybody's a little bit tired. But the lesson I brought today is to discuss about, guys, advertising to children, okay? We're about to start it. So, I want you, please, Paulo, to ask Maria Luisa this first question.
What types of companies advertise to children?
I'm not sure if I understood about the team, but I guess like in cartoons, like they gave an example to children like, oh, you shouldn't do something because it's bad. I don't know.
Okay.
It is about that.
But let's talk not only about, for example, you're talking about a cartoon. That's a good thing, yes? But how do people advertise, the cartoon? Cartoon can be one, yes? Cartoon can be a type
For
of...
me, one example too clear is McDonald's. They use cartoons to make the children want the Big Mac. I don't know. I don't know the name of the box to the children, but
Happy Meal.
McMeal.
Sorry, McMeal.
Happy Meal.
Happy Meal.
Maria Luisa knows. Do you eat McMeals?
I use it when I was younger.
Good. More company, guys, that advertise to children.
McDonald's. It needs the D.
Sorry. McDonald's. And guys, toys companies too, yes? Advertise to children?
Yes.
Tell me more. I want at least 7.
I think now is...
You can say
it's something that it's not clear for me,
clear?
But clear. Sorry.
Yes, you're speaking French, Claire.
I'm
Sorry.
learning 2 languages
Yes,
in this
everyone.
class. That's nice.
Uh, I, I I think TikTok now. TikTok.
TikTok advertise. But let's talk more about the companies, okay?
Ah,
Food
okay.
companies advertise. What type of?
I think I'm not understand what advertise means
means-
exactly.
It means
Exactly.
it means to sell a product to someone.
Tá, tá.
Try to sell a
I
product.
understood it wrong. I was thinking limited, like
Yes,
children
me
4
too.
until 6.
No,
I'm
no.
thinking
Yes,
about
me
this
too.
limit, but advertise is
It's general.
Yes.
it's
AD.
general in this to como é? Pay attention, call children to pay attention them. Yes.
Okay, yes. But in this specific lesson, we are talking about like the companies that advertise to children. So we have toys company, food
Yes.
companies,
Video
also
games.
video games.
Games.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. So games, yes, they advertise
Books too.
books. Okay. Now you got it, yes, guys. Advertise
Yes.
is that verb, okay? When you're trying
Okay.
to sell something to someone. Okay? Perfect.
Maybe
Now,
travel companies trying to sell Disney, for example.
exactly.
Yeah.
Very good. Paulo used it to be a travel agent.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so Peter, please ask Paulo question 2.
Paulo, what methods and platforms do advertisers use to target young people?
I think nowadays they use the internet by Instagram, Facebook, and I think the new generation is more connected to TikTok. So
Exactly.
that's why new artists like Olivia Rodrigo is very famous because she used it to work on Disney Channel, and then when I think now she's very famous because I think she started on Instagram and TikTok. So I think the companies usually use more these platforms, but for our generation, we use it to watch on TV.
I love it that for our generation,
Yes, we are
I feel,
millennials.
yes, I feel included in that one.
Me too.
Okay, Paulo to Lu, please. Question 3.
Lou, why are parents and doctors concerned about advertisement?
Kidvertisement. Yeah.
Advertisement.
Advertise. I think it's responsibility from parents to see what the kids are watching and explain and conduce and not tell, not let living in the let in children's hands.
Okay. Very good expression. Children's hands. That's a good one. But guys, what did you consume as a kid? What type of products do you remember from your childhood?
Oh, my memory doesn't go there. It's so long ago. It's a long
For
time
me,
ago.
one example that is too clear is the gun.
Uh-huh.
The
Chiclete, you mean?
yes.
It's gum.
It's gun, and the gun
With M in the end. Okay, Peter? Gum.
gun.
Yeah.
The gun with I don't know how to say, but it's like a sticker of
Okay, like a sticker tattoo.
tattoo and a sticker to complete an album.
Poster.
Ah,
We
yes.
poster.
Yeah.
There were a lot. programs as RBD, 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 Power Rangers, Dragon Ball.
When it's the World Cup,
Yes.
Yes, the World Cup
Kinder
too.
Ovo. Who hasn't bought Kinder Ovo?
Oh my god.
Here in France, I bought it because it's too cheap.
There, it's cheap.
Yes.
Yes, it's like €1. It comes 3 Kinder eggs.
Wow.
Kinder eggs.
It's,
I was
it's cheap, but you buy a lot because you can be happy with on 3. You want more and more and more, and then
And here the chocolate is too cheap, and they don't sell a chocolate, a small chocolate. If you want to buy a tablet, how do I say tablet
yes,
of chocolate?
a chocolate tablet.
A chocolate tablet. You must pay €1 for 2 tablets. They come us together, and 100 grams.
Each
It's
one?
like this. It comes 2. It's 1 bag with 2.
Okay.
There isn't a small ones. And
Okay.
I think this is a problem because you eat chocolate a lot if you buy.
double.
Yes, you were talking about the chocolate, the gum, yes, with the stickers, and I have made a new tattoo that looks like one.
Yes.
Can you see it? It's
I don't know if Maria Luisa knows, but when I was young,
oh, Peter, you're so old.
often.
Yeah.
No, I
Hey,
used it
I'm
to
going
have a
to
collection of stickers.
Yes,
And
dear.
we
What?
use it to it was from the notebooks, and it was like Petit Julie, I guess it was the name of the characters. Moranguinho, I don't remember.
Little
Wow.
strawberry.
Little strawberry.
The Disney princess. It was
Yes. Disney sells a lot of products, yes, guys, too.
yes.
And I'm not sure, guys, if you have, every time I am teaching you, I talk about this TV show on Netflix that it's called Explain It, yes? And there is one episode that they discuss about billionaires, and they compare like the price of things. And one of the owners of Disney is there like discussing, and she says, it's just like leaving money to make love to each other, and then we have more money, because it's like generation after generation they have been gaining so much money. And she's like, okay, we are not taxed as we should. Can you imagine? It's so offensive for us. And Lou, just one thing that I wrote here, okay, when you said they do you buy, but in fact it's they make you. Yes.
They make you. They make you buy a lot.
Perfect. So let's go to these words here. And you have to repeat. Influence.
Influence.
Wish.
Distinguish.
Purchasing power.
Purchasing power.
That's what I miss in my life. Purchasing power. Faster.
It's hard in Brazil. Faster. Vulnerable.
Consumer.
Tá cortando um pouquinho, Clebinho. O som. Não tenho ouvido a palavra completa. Yes.
Now it's okay. Consumer.
Consumer.
Perfect. So let me see. Paulo, you're controlling my screen.
Okay.
Okay. So
the first one.
I'm just grabbing water for me, okay?
To bother someone with repetitive behavior. Maybe pastor?
Pastor?
I don't know.
I think it's influence.
Influence?
For me,
Influence, maybe.
wait.
Influence.
No,
Yes.
no.
Let's
No?
see others.
Influence
think-
the number 2.
Yes, influence maybe is number 2.
To convince, yes, someone.
To bother is like, I think it's pester.
You remember what is to bother?
Yes.
Pastor, number 1. The authority to make buying decisions. To find difference between things.
The authority to make buying decisions. Purchasing power.
I think the authority to make buying decisions is
Let me see the number 4, please.
purchasing
Well,
power.
to find the difference between things, it's
Distinguish.
Yes, distinguish.
distinguish.
Distinguish. Yes.
Distinguish.
For me, purchasing power is the number 3.
Yes.
Vulnerable 5.
Yes. Yes. Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
Yes.
Vulnerable.
Consumer number 6.
Yes. Person who buys something. Yes. Consumer.
In this word,
How can I say consumista?
consumer.
Yes.
That's
Consumer?
Não,
O consumidor. No. Não consumidor.
The adjective.
Consumer, consumidor.
okay. Let me check here. I don't
The
know.
adjective, I think.
Consumist. Let me double check here, guys. I have seen, but consumist.
Consumerist.
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 Consumerist. Are you consumerist, guys?
I'm not. Only I'm one thing. Book. I can resist.
I
Yes.
know.
That's okay.
That book.
That's okay.
Many books to read, and I buy more before.
If you read, it's okay.
I read a lot, but I can't read every book I buy. It's so much. It's the only thing. The
it's the
rest
same
I
as-
control.
The same way as Maria Luisa. She
Yes.
loves reading.
Yes.
Okay, so now each student please read one definition, guys. It can be alphabetical order. First, Lu.
A person who buys something, consumer.
Perfect.
At risk of physical or emotional harm due to age or inexperience. Vulnerable.
Perfect.
To find the differences between things, distinguish.
Perfect.
The authority to make buying decisions, purchasing power.
Lu again.
To convince someone to behave or speak in a certain way. Influence.
Influence. In a certain way.
In a certain way. Influence.
Luisa.
To bother someone with repetitive behavior. Pester.
Pastor. Very good. Then guys, remember that bother, it's incomodar.
Yes, like telemarketing do.
Telemarketing bothers a lot, yes. Vocabulary preview B. Now let me see. Guys, regulation,
Regulation.
sneaky,
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
ethical,
Ethical.
Ethical.
inexperience,
Inexperience.
exploit,
Exploit.
cross promote.
Cross promote.
Cross promote.
The lack of skill and understand in an area or field.
You're controlling, okay?
Experience. An experience.
In experience, to gain money or status at the expense of a vulnerable person.
Of a vulnerable?
Vulnerable person, exploit. Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Someone?
A rule or law.
Regulation.
Regulation.
A rule or law.
Yeah.
Law.
Morally acceptable,
Ethical.
ethical. Oh, cross promote, okay. To market one product while advertising a related product.
Cross promoted.
Cross
Yes.
promote.
Cross promoted. Cross promote.
Okay. And sly or secretive.
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 Creative.
Secretive. Sneak.
Sneaky.
Sneaky.
Okay.
All correct. Perfect. Very good. Now, let's go. Read again. Starting by you, Paulo. Just in the time that you will.
Sly or secretive. Sneaky.
Perfect. Lu?
To market one product while
Advertising.
advertising a related product.
Perfect.
Cross promote.
Luisa?
Morally acceptable. Ethical.
Number 4, Maria Luisa?
A rule or law. Regulation.
5, Peter?
To gain money or status at the experience of expensive of a vulnerable expense of a vulnerable person. Exploit.
Exploit. 6, Paulo?
The lack of skill and understanding in an area or field. Inexperience.
Inexperience. Very good. Guys, let me double check if this one here we have the listen, because this is a discussion lesson and sometimes we do not have. But in fact, there is. There are, in fact, guys, it's kind of long, 6 paragraphs, but I'm going to stop when we finish the 3rd paragraph, okay? So we can first discuss and then return, okay? Not to be so long.
Okay.
Advertising to children. Vulnerable consumers. Do you skip ads or get up to do an errand when a commercial comes on? The average child under 5 does not. Young children cannot distinguish between advertising and entertainment. Older children and teens recognize the difference, but they don't consider the negative effects of ads. It's no wonder that children and teens are the prime targets for so many marketing campaigns. Young kids may not have much of their own spending money, but they do have a lot of purchasing power. Kids greatly influence their parents' purchasing decisions about groceries, restaurants, vacations, and toys. Most parents don't realize that their kids are pestering them to buy certain products or services due to ads that have directly targeted their kids. Large corporations find sneaky ways to market to young audiences. Hiring child psychologists is one way. These specialists have taught marketers that 3 to 7-year-olds love to play make-believe, and 7 to 12-year-olds like to collect things. Businesses also work together to cross-promote their products. For example, movie characters help sell cereal and running shoes, and merchandise helps sell movie tickets. Ka-ching!
Okay, until now, guys. What did you get?
Children can distinguish advertisement and entertainment.
Can or can't? I didn't.
Can't.
Okay.
Young. Good.
What else? Everyone has to speak a little bit. Where do these
To
people
me,
market?
it's so many things to keep.
Mhm.
Yes.
They usually influence parents to buy things and go to places like restaurants. I don't remember the rest of it, but children, when
To
you have
groceries, to groceries,
yes,
Groceries.
groceries.
What
And
else?
they use some characters to cross promote some products.
Perfect. More, Peter.
I paid attention, but I didn't write.
Okay, but
Now
the
I don't
name of it.
remember the end, but I just remember the first part that they already spoke.
Okay. Now let's listen to the rest, guys.
Parents aren't the only victims of kidvertising. Many health experts blame marketers for the rising costs of childhood obesity. Food marketing accounts for approximately half of the advertisements North American kids are exposed to each day. These ads feature everything from candy bars and soda pops to sugar cereals and fast food restaurants. Is advertising to children ethical? In some countries, there are strict regulations on marketing to kids. In Sweden and Norway, advertising to children on TV is illegal. In Quebec, Canada, advertising to kids in any way is against the law. The Advertising Standards Authority in the UK can ban an ad if it exploits a child's inexperience or encourages children to pester parents to make
Sorry.
a purchase. In addition, product placement is not allowed in children's programming. Other countries rely on self-regulation. While regulations are tightening in many countries and industries, wise marketers know how to bend the rules. For example, it's no secret that kids see plenty of ads on programs that are not intended for child audiences, for example, reality shows. There are also few regulations in digital advertising. In fact, using sponsored internet ads that match kids' search terms may be the sneakiest and most profitable way to market to kids. Why would Johnny skip or close an ad if it's the most entertaining part of his online experience?
This is a very good discussion. Yes, guys. What do you...
Sorry, I lost because my mother came in my door to call
No,
me, and I
lost
might
it?
to.
Okay.
Sorry.
Did you get what they talked about different places, guys?
Yes, Switzerland, Canada, UK.
Norway,
Yes.
Norway, I think.
What do they say about this place?
Some country
Swiss,
has more
Swiss,
regulation about this. The
Yes.
beginning.
I guess in Norway it was illegal.
Illegal.
It is illegal.
Switzerland also true.
Sorry?
Switzerland is forbidden too.
Ireland is forbidden. Okay. What did they talk about children's obesity?
In
They
the US
blame
is
the
one
market.
of the they're most worried about in the US.
And why is that, Maria Luisa?
Because of the obesity.
Obesity.
They're
Yeah.
promoting
And
candies.
yes, candy,
Yes.
What
soda,
products do they... Candy, soda,
and I forgot.
and
Like
what
this
else?
is
Fast food.
Fast
yes.
food. Okay.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. That's a food that I don't like at all. It's McDonald's.
Neither.
Neither do I.
Perfect. Now let's complete, guys.
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm gonna play here and we're going to complete, okay?
Okay.
Advertising to children. Vulnerable consumers.
Okay, in fact, let me save here. Let me already save because otherwise I'm gonna get it.
Do you skip ads or get up to do an errand when
Do you?
Skip.
Skip.
a commercial
Skip.
comes on? The average child under 5 does not.
Skip.
Young
Sorry?
children cannot distinguish
Distinguish.
Distinguish.
between advertising and entertainment. Older children and teens recognize the difference.
Recognize.
Recognize it.
Recognize. Remember that in this word we have to read all of the letters, okay? Recognize.
Recognize.
But they don't consider the negative effects of ads. It's no wonder that children
It's no?
No wonder.
Water.
and teens are the prime targets for
Are there
Crime.
Um,
prime target?
so
Right.
many marketing campaigns.
And guys, this is another word that we have kind of, some Brazilians have problems, okay? But campaigns. Remember to read all of the word. Campaigns.
Campaigns.
Perfect. Can you read for me,
Campaigns.
please, Peter?
Me?
Yes?
Do you skip ads or get up to do an errand when a commercial comes on? The average child under 5 does not. Young children cannot distinguish between advertising and entertainment. Older children and teens recognize the difference, but they don't consider the negative effects of ads. It's no wonder that children and teens are the prime targets for so many market campaigns.
Campaigns. Perfect. Lou,
Do you skip ads or get up to do an errand when a commercial comes on? The average child under 5 does not. Young children cannot distinguish between adversity and entertainment.
don't forget the T. Advertise.
Advertising and entertainment. Older children and teens recognize the difference, but they don't consider the negative effects of ads. It's no wonder that children and teens are the prime targets for so many marketing campaigns.
Very good. Guys, do you skip ads when you are on YouTube?
Yes.
I use ad block.
Me too, Paulo. I use that, but like on TV, it's not
On
possible.
TV, it's impossible, yeah.
Just
But
if
yeah,
you have the-
always
It
keep it.
depends on the time of the ad. As I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, I want to contribute for the creator. But
Yes.
if the ads is like 1, 2, 3, 10 minutes, I skip.
Yes,
but-
because sometimes you see.
Yes, 30 seconds, 1 minute,
It's
okay.
okay. So when you
But-
are watching something on my channel, you can do not use ad block, okay? Good.
Hate the type of ads that they are only 5 seconds and you can skip it, and I get really mad at it.
And now,
And
Yes,
it's
like,
loud and annoying.
Yes.
now, guys, sometimes
The-
it's not even possible to skip because it's kind of mandatory. Yes.
Yes, it's only 5 seconds, but you can skip.
Mm-hmm. When
in
you
Spotify, it's so I hate Spotify when
Yes.
we are listening music
Mhm.
and then
And
they
at the
begin to
end they say, "Oh, like you shouldn't like." I don't know what I think
think
it is.
it says
I don't
like,
know.
don't you wanna? Do you wanna to skip this ad? Why don't you sign up for the premium? It's something like this, yeah.
Yes.
The Spotify I have the premium, but there is something that I was complaining on Twitter because I sign up for Spotify Premium, and one of these days sometimes I like to listen to podcasts, and inside the podcast there is an advertising.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, what is the point of paying? It shouldn't be like that, yeah, if it's premium.
Yes.
Great. Paragraph 2.
Young kids may not have much of their own spending money, but they do have a lot of purchasing power.
Of
Purchase power.
Purchasing power.
purchasing
Power.
Kids greatly influence their parents'
Influence.
Influence.
And then, guys, let me just explain. Remind me to explain influence in a different way, okay?
purchasing decisions about groceries, restaurants, vacations, and toys.
Vacations.
Most parents don't realize that their kids are pestering them to buy
Are
That's
pastors
Pestering.
certain products or services
or
Services.
due to ads that have directly targeted their kids.
and guys, ads, okay? Remember that there is a company from Google called Google Ads. Yes? Guys, I
Google.
have used Google Ads and it's so good. So good. Like, for me, do you know when you go to Instagram and there are those ads on Instagram?
Mhm.
Google
Sure.
Ads for the companies, like small business like mine, are much better. Much, much better. I have no idea, like 10 times more. Okay, and guys, I was
Yes. And
explaining.
you pay something for the difference?
Yes, but the difference is if you are using Instagram, okay, if someone sees my post, I pay. On Google Ads, I just pay when someone looks for my service and touch like on my product. That's the difference.
Oh.
So it's
okay.
much more specific, you know?
Mhm.
Guys, have you ever seen this? Paulo has, because Under the Influence, because there is a song that we like. What is
Yeah.
that?
The,
Under the
the,
Influence.
the person will be influenced.
Mhm. Not in that.
Under the under sofrer influência, não? Não?
It
No?
means to be drunk.
Really? Under the influence is it's
Uh-huh.
bit oh,
Uh-huh.
I never know this.
Uh-huh. Under the
Yeah.
influence. So another one, guys, that it's related. You know I'm under the influence. Yeah. But don't you love every
Oh,
word I say? Yes.
Lady
Paulo,
Bird.
if Tovilo goes there, I'm gonna buy my tickets because I am
Let's go.
good. Now, Luisa, who read the last time it was, now it's Paulo and Luisa.
Yes. Yes.
Ladies
Oh,
first.
I'm going first? Okay. Young kids may not have much of their own spending money, but they do have a lot of purchasing power. Kids greatly influence their parents' purchasing decisions about groceries,
Groceries.
groceries, restaurants, vacations, and toys. Most parents don't realize that their kids are pestering them to buy certain products or services due to ads or have directly target their kids.
Perfect.
Young kids may not have much of their own spending money, but they do have a lot of purchasing power. Kids greatly influence their parents' purchasing decisions about groceries, restaurants, vacations, and toys. Most parents don't realize that their kids are pestering them to buy certain products or services due to ads that have directly targeted their kids.
Very good. Their kids.
Their kids.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the same pronunciation as when we are over here, over there.
Mhm.
Remember the three ones are the
Their
same.
kids.
Their kids. Very good. Guys, what was something that you always asked your parents to buy?
Tazos.
Books.
Books, Tazos.
I can't remember.
Tazos.
Oh, records.
It's
records
not from your
when I
era.
was young.
Record?
Records.
Tazo,
LP. You don't know. Oh,
Uh-huh.
vinyl.
now it's up to date again. But when I was young, child, it's a
Uh-huh.
LP only, not CD.
I asked my mom to buy Pokemons. And they don't exist. And you, Peter?
Can you show Pedro what were Tazos?
Tazos? Yes.
I don't know what
Yeah.
is it.
Because we used
I
to buy in I don't know, salgadinhos, you know, like Elma shapes,
Elma
like
chips.
fandangos and this kind of things. And they always had like little rounds, like little discs,
Oh, I
and we used
know.
to play with that. And it was a nightmare for parents because we always wanted to play with that.
I know, but I didn't know that its name
Yes,
is
it's
Tazos.
Tazos. And like you could compete against each other.
Mm-hmm.
It was
For
so
me,
fun.
it was Power Ranger. My mom used to say that every week I asked one another, and when it breaks, I want one again. And it used to be her nightmare,
Yeah.
And
the
guys,
Power Rangers.
there was some advertisements like buy baton, your child's
Mhm.
baton. That one
Yeah.
I think
That's
is the
great.
number one for every child.
And I love baton. Me and my father. My father loved it. And
Guys, I see a post yesterday. I don't know where. Like someone was eating a bees and like with the cover, and the publication was, "Do you eat bees with the peel or without the peel?" Com casca ou sem casca? Okay, good. And as we are talking about children, just a parenthesis. Peter, Eloisa is amazing. She's developing so nice. She sent me the happy
Thanks
birthday.
God.
She's so sweet.
Large
Thanks
corporations
God.
find sneaky ways to market to young audiences.
Nikki.
Sneaky, yes. Okay, why is it different? Eu não consigo. I can't.
sneaking.
Hiring child psychologists, it's
Sorry, did you get that
Psych-
first?
No.
I didn't listen.
Okay, I'm gonna play a bit again.
corporations find sneaky ways to market to young audiences. Hiring child psychologists,
Parent-child. Parent.
Hiring.
Hiring.
Clebinho, se você copiar a
This is
palavra
parent.
grande lá de cima e trouxer para cá, será que você não consegue fazer as outras grandes?
Mm.
Não, ela vem pequena. Okay, no worry, no worry. It's
Yes, the problem is
we
that
can we can read it. We can. Oh, good.
Now hiring. Guys, I have
Hiring.
that problem, guys. Psychological problem. So
one way. These specialists have taught marketers that 3 to 7-year-olds love to play make believe.
love to play.
Make believe.
Make believe it's something that it's not real. Yes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
And
Uh-huh.
7 to 12-year-olds like to collect things.
Collect.
Collected things.
Collect Tazos.
Yes. Collect thousands.
Businesses also work together to cross-promote their products.
Cross promoting.
Us promote.
Cross promote there.
For example,
Good.
characters help
Product.
sell cereal and running shoes, and merchandise helps sell
And
Merchandise.
Dies.
merchandise.
movie tickets. Ka-ching!
Kachi is like an expression that means that you are receiving money. Yes, that's the sound, guys. That cash
The machine.
the machine.
The machine. Ching. The money.
Ching. Yes.
I thought it was Kachao, like the I forgot the name. The red car from
The
the
what, sorry?
movie. The red car. I think the name of the movie is Cars.
Oh
Cars
yes.
1. Cars. I
Uh-huh.
thought it was Kachao.
No, not that.
And when you make a pics on PicPay too. That's the
Exactly,
sound.
Paul. It makes that sound. Ta-dang, ka-ching. But my cell phone, it's most of the times on the silent mode, so
Yeah.
I never listen. Good. Can you read, please, Paul?
Large corporations find pestering ways to market to young audiences. Hiring child psychologists is one way. These specialists have taught marketers that 3 to 7 years old love to play make-believe and 7 to 12 years old like to collect things. Business also work together to cross-promote their products. For example, movie characters help sell cereal and running shoes, and merchandise help sell movie tickets. Catching
Catching businesses.
businesses.
Perfect. Lu?
Large corporations find
Pestering.
ways to market to young audiences. Hiring child psychologists is one way. These specialists have taught marketers that 3 to 7 years old love to play make-believe, and 7 to 12 years old like to collect the things. Business also work together to cross-promote their products.
Yes. Products.
Products. For example, movie characters help sell cereal and running shoes, and merchandise help sell movie tickets. Catering,
Catching. Yes.
kitchen,
Yes. Just this pronunciation, okay, Lu? Specialist.
specialist,
Like, there is like sh in the middle. Specialist.
specialist,
And also, guys, when you're talking about this, okay, 12-year. Remember that we have to say when there is the hyphen, okay, it becomes kind of an adjective.
it's not 12 years, it's 12-year-olds.
Yes, 7.
12-year-olds.
Year-olds. Exactly. Let's go to paragraph 4.
Parents aren't the only victims of kidvertising. Many health experts
Experts.
Experts.
blame marketers for the rising costs of childhood obesity. Food marketing
Marketing.
Marketing,
accounts for approximately half of the advertisements North American kids are exposed to each day.
Are
exposed to
These ads feature everything from candy bars and soda pops to sugar cereals and
sugar,
fast food restaurants.
perfect. Now, Peter and Luisa.
Me.
Parents aren't the only victims of kidvertising. Many health experts blame marketers for the rising cost of childhood obesity. Food marketing accounts for approximately half of the advertisements North American
Advertisements.
North American kids are exposed to each day. These ads feature everything from candy bars and soda pops to sugar cereals and fast food restaurants.
Very good reading, Peter.
Parents are the only victims of kidvertising. Many health experts blame marketers for the rising costs of childhood obesity. Food marketing accounts for approximately half of the advertisements North American kids are exposed to each day. These ads feature everything from candy bars and soda pops to sugar cereals and fast food restaurants.
Very good. Just a pronunciation there of half.
Half.
Perfect. 5.
Is advertising to children ethical?
Ethical.
Ethical.
ethical,
In some countries, there are strict regulations on
Regulations.
marketing to kids. In Sweden and Norway, advertising to children on TV is illegal. In Quebec, Canada, advertising to kids in any way is against the law. The Advertising Standards Authority in the
Standards.
UK can ban an ad if it exploits a child's
If it
Exploit.
I have to return a little bit.
The Advertising Standards Authority in the UK can ban an ad if it exploits a child's inexperience or encourages
inexperience.
Inexperience.
Encourages children to pester parents to make a purchase. In addition, product placement is not allowed in children's programming.
Allowed is not allowed.
Good.
Other countries rely on self-regulation.
Perfect. Sorry. Let's go this one, Lu, please.
Is advertising
Mhm.
to children
Number 15.
ethical?
Advertising.
Is advertising to children ethical? In some countries, there are strict regulations on marketing to kids. In Sweden or Norway, advertising to children on TV is illegal. In Quebec, Canada, advertising to kids is anyway in against the law. The Advertising Standard Authority
Authority.
in the EU authority in UK can ban an ad if it exploits a child's inexperience and encourage children to pester parents to make a purchase.
Purchase.
In addition, purchase. In addition, product placement is not allowed in children's program. Other countries
Rely.
rarely rely on self-regulation.
Very good. And
Ah,
guys,
eu tô
remember that.
lendo horrível hoje.
Don't say that, dear. Rely on, it's in the same meaning as depending on something. Okay?
Rely.
Rely on. And there was another thing that I was going to say, guys.
Another thing.
In addition.
In addition. In addition.
Because addiction means.
Yes, viciado. Addition.
Once you make one tattoo, it's like an addiction. Good. Paulo,
How many do you have?
4 already.
But it's not an addiction.
It's not, it's addiction.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody has do one. It's don't stop. Everybody can. I don't know about addiction is in tattoo because it's pain. How can you addiction?
You are addicted to the pain.
Oh,
It is a good pain.
My mom now has 3. She used to say, I don't like tattoos. You will never do a tattoo. It's forbidden to you to do a tattoo. And now she has 3. 3 tattoos.
Gonna do more,
and
okay?
her tattoos is not small.
Are
or
not?
big.
Are not small.
we can't do this. The
Just
first.
one.
We can't.
She
do the
has
first.
one here.
Oh my. All forward your mom.
Yes, they are not good to hire you. But she
But yes, it's her. That's good. Guys, let's go to our break, okay? And then we'll be back. And Lou, you said that